Well, hello, greetings. My name is Nicole Ocean, and I wanted to put together a quick video that showcases our software, gives you a little bit of background about us, and I'm going to go ahead and do a demo of our BPO AutoFill software, as well as show you which companies we work with, take you on a tour of our store, and see how easy it is to sign up. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to just introduce myself real quick. My name is Nicole Ocean. I'm the founder of BPO Automation Group. I am a previously certified real estate instructor in Washington State and had a accredited real estate school called BPO University. I've been a BPO trainer for the last 10 years, and I was a BPO agent myself. I've had 5 years experience in the business as a real estate salesperson and a realtor, and I've done over 1,000 BPOs. And so I want to go ahead and show you in depth why I created our BPO AutoFill software. And so without further ado, let me go ahead and take you to the next part. So back in 2006, 2007, when I got into the business doing BPOs, I created a BPO manual, which you see here. It's called All You Ever Wanted to Know About Broker Price Opinions. And I was able to help bring thousands of real estate professionals, maybe even yourself, into the BPO and REO business. And what the BPO manual did was it opened up an opportunity for people that was very hidden. And broker price opinions is a niche, but it was hidden back in the day, and not very many people knew about it. So this really exploded in a good way, and really gave people a very good introduction into the BPO business. When they purchased this manual, it's just $55. It told them what the BPOs were, why people needed them, how much they paid, and how to fill them in, and even where to go to start getting work. So it was wonderful, wonderful experience. I really enjoyed being able to put it together, and 8 years later, I'm still here, and the BPO business is still thriving. Let's go ahead and jump into the next item here. So you guys may or may not be familiar with BPO Automation Group, but we are the original inventors of BPO software. We, back in the day, helped make people millions of dollars with our BPO Auto Accept software. And a couple of years ago, I was able to take over the business and become 100% owner. And we focus on BPO AutoFill software. We've been doing that for the last 3 years specifically, and having a really good time being able to improve the product. And our claim to fame is our 90% 5-minute autofill, as well as our signature one-click autofill macro. I'm going to show that to you here in just a moment. But before I do that, let me also show you something that I think is well worth noting. So back when I got started, 2006, 2007, my income, was a little bit to start with, and it improved, pretty much doubled the second month that I was in the business. And at my top month when I had a team, I was killing it. So I just wanted to show you my background. Done over 1,000 BPOs, worked for over 35 different BPO, REO, and asset management companies. I created the software based on that foundation, and as well as current users' feedback and demand. And so hopefully that gives you a good introduction into where BPO automation comes from. Now, when I was doing BPOs, I got burned out. I had to get a team, and then I incorporated the software for myself. And so let me show that to you here. So this is our BPO AutoFill software application. It's called BPO Automation Suite Pro. We pioneered a 3-step process and that I have been teaching for the last 7, 8 years. We got started in 2009 for BPO Automation Group, and it has helped thousands of real estate professionals all over the U.S. be able to do their BPO orders in a fraction of the amount of time, have it be a lot more error-free, and be able to free up extra time to use however they would like. And so that's really our goal. I'll show you how this works. So the first step in the 3-step process is to go into the MLS, pull comps, and export them into an Excel file. I can't show that to you because I'm not a member of a a local MLS anymore. And we are based here in Florida, by the way. I moved a couple of years ago. I've been here for about 3 years. So let's imagine that you're in your local MLS, you found comps, you exported them, and you're ready to use them in our tool. What you would do is you would load them just by clicking open. You'd open the file, and your comps load into our tool. Now you can see there's 3 sold, 4 list comps, and I'm going to drag this one down because this is actually the subject property. Now this is, as it comes out of the MLS, it needs to be cleaned up, so our tool will do that for you. And all you do is you click the Run All button. It's going through, cleaning up stuff, making calculations, and there's 30 fields in here that it's dealing with. And so I'll show that to you. There you are. What also is in here is our personalized defaults. So not only is all of this information going to be automated and put into your BPO order, also all of these fields are stuff that you guys can go ahead and customize. And I call them the cookie cutter parts of your BPO, things that should stay the same from one order to the next as far as location, the comments, the things that you see here. So there's 30 additional fields. And so when you run our automation, it's run as a template. And let me show you that part. So we've got the first step down. We've got the second step, which is loading comps, cleaning them in our tool, and saving them. So I'm going to go ahead and hit save. And it is ready to go. Next is going to be to go to the iMacros, log into the company, pull open your BPO form, and then now step 3, the best part, is to run a macro. So we're going to run this on a demo macro. It is our 90% autofill. It's going to take about 30 seconds, fill in the majority of the form for you. It's going to take your comp information as it comes out of the MLS. It's going to take your personalized defaults. It's part of our software that you set up one time, and you can adjust as needed, as well as what we call as enhanced plus defaults. And that's something that will help you get set up with and go through the process. But before that, and before talking about it, I'm going to go ahead and show you what the macro did. So everything that you see that's filled in here, this is parts that can be automated. Anything that's left blank changes from one form to another, so it's left out. And that way, after you run this, you can go ahead and pick up where it left off, fill in any blanks, and be able to get your order done very fast. Hopefully within 5 minutes to do the data entry part is what your goal should be. And 15 minutes from start to finish as far as pulling comps should take 10 minutes when using the NAPHAP's BPO standards and guidelines, because that's what most companies have adopted as far as their guidelines. And that way you can pull the right comps one time, be able to run the software and get a BPO done in 15 minutes. It's possible. We hear it every day for people that use our software, of course. All right, so there's an example of a lot of the fields that it's doing. Some of these are templated. You choose them. They'll default all the time the same way, no matter which company, which form you're doing. You have full control over that. It integrates the comments, which are part of personalized defaults, as well as your comps. So you can see all the information here. It's very complete, wouldn't you say? And back in the day, I used to say this was a magic wand. I would click the button, the magic wand would just make magic happen right in front of your eyes. And so this definitely is something that's a game changer for lots of people. And I'll go ahead and scroll down here. So it's doing a ton of the fields, and you have very little to do after you run our software. I'll go ahead and show you here in a moment the list of companies that we have that's compatible with our system. And I'll go ahead and scroll down just a little bit more. One more time, and we should be done. There you are. So very exciting stuff, isn't it? We kind of forget sometimes just how much our software makes an impact for people. But that's why we do what we're doing, and once we hear that we're making an impact in someone's life, that really helps motivate me to continue to do what we do. All right, here's a list of all the companies that we currently have as of April 2017. These are all the companies that do the 90% 5-minute autofill. We're adding new forms all the time, developing things when needed and asked. We love to develop, and companies change platforms. We keep up with that. We're very proud to do that, and we try to be different than any of the competitors that are trying to copycat what we've invented. And so one more thing here is when you guys are ready, you can go ahead and give us a call. The phone number is right here on our homepage, bpo-automation.com. Phone number 360-223-2482. When you're ready to sign up, all you do is click here to go to the shopping cart. You can go ahead and scroll down. And if you have absolutely any questions before signing up, call us, email us, reach out to us. If not, we will get everything figured out. Once we see that you subscribe, it's as simple as subscribing. And once you do that, we will get you set up with a custom export, which is $49 for one MLS to be set up with the export feature and the personalized training session. So go ahead and include both of these items. The others are bonuses. If you need them, go ahead and add them, and it will prorate the cost of the software. Signing up is very simple. Again, we're here for you. We don't want you to work harder than you need to, and our software is killing it. We are the original. We'd be happy to work with you and get you thriving in 2017. Let us help you take your business to the next level. You know how to reach us. Thank you very much for your time, and we'll catch you on the flip side.